Yeah. It's the Friday vibe, the Hugo Smoke Show. No work on the horizon, let the good times flow. Grab a smoke, let's light it up. Stream the show, it's time to erupt. Kick back, unwind, let the laughter ring. Weekends calling, let's smoke and sing. Hugo Smokes is here, the party's alive. Join the fun, this is where we thrive. It's the Friday vibe, the Hugo Smoke Show. No work on the horizon, let the good times flow. Grab a smoke, let's light it up. Stream the show, it's time to erupt. Kick back, unwind, let the laughter ring. Weekends calling, let's smoke and sing. Hugo Smokes is here, the party's alive. Join the fun, this is where we thrive. Let the laughter ring. Weekends calling, let's smoke and sing. Hugo Smokes is here, the party's alive. Join the fun, this is where we thrive.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of TGIF. I'm your host, Hugo. Caught me off guard here lighting up my cigar, which I will show you in a bit. Smoking the Arturo Fuente Don Carlos Belicoso. Believe this is the number 2. Smoked this cigar several times, and it really doesn't disappoint. All right, let's go ahead and take a roll call. See who's in the house. We got my boy Epicurean Smokes. What's up, man? Are you supposed to be in a plane going to PCA? You got that Wi-Fi? I gotta say good morning. What's up, bro? Good morning. We got JD in the house. Buenos dias, señor. We got Edgar in the house. What's up? We got Tiffany on Instagram. Good morning, Tiff. How's it going? He's okay. So yeah, technology's come a long ways. You can pay what, like $5 or $8 and get Wi-Fi your entire trip. So that was pretty cool. And now, well, depending on what airline you take, they have like they actually have like streaming service on your phone. But the only thing is that, like, that's cool because it's your phone, whatever. But like they need to put like a phone holder in the back of the chair in front of you. I know they sell like the little hooks you can hook around the little fold down table, but a nice little slot there for your phone would be cool. Yeah, man, have a good trip. Hope you get a lot of content recorded for us so you can share. I know I got FOMO of PCA this weekend. I wish I could be going there, but didn't happen this year. And apparently it's gonna be at New Orleans next year also, so we'll see. What's up, Camping Cigar? Good morning, brother. How you doing? But let me know if you guys are smoking. What are you guys smoking this morning? It's episode 50, 2 episodes shy of a whole year of broadcasting live. Time flies when you're talking shit and having fun, I guess, right? I enjoy doing this. Um, something to start my day. I used to broadcast somewhere around lunchtime, but during the summer months, it just gets way too hot here in SoCal. So change it up to 8 in the morning last summer, and then I stayed. It's gonna stay forever. Hey, bro, it was like 8:01, 8:02, 2 minutes, bro. What's up? Work, play hard. Good morning, bro. Got Benito in the house. What's up, Benito? Thank you, Ben. Thank you. What's up, my boy Gabriel? What's up, Gabriel? What are you smoking, bro? Yeah, you're pretty right about that, man. Um, honestly, I mean, I guess people, we have our own favorite Vitolos in Don Carlos line, but any Don Carlos that you pick up, I think it's not gonna disappoint. Um, unless you got like construction issues or whatever. But I think it's a secure option. Got my boy Sean in the house. What's up, Sean? Got Carpy in the house. What's up, Carpy? And whoever else is present also, but don't really comment. That's cool too. Appreciate you guys tuning in. But yeah, man, it's a PCA weekend. Um, three of our good friends are going. Epicurean Smoke is on his way. Cigar Hound Dog is going, and I believe Marvin, the bearded cigar, is going. So good for them. They're gonna go experience. Well, I think Matt's been there for sure already. In fact, I know he's been there for sure already. And Marvin, I'm not sure. And Steven, I think it's gonna be his first time as well. But yeah, I had told Peter, let's go. We'll share a fucking king size bed. I'll take off like 1/3 of the bed. You have the rest. But I think he said he's gonna go on spring break with his kids or something, right? I don't remember. By the way, I'm using my smiley cup. Don't talk to me till I've had my cigar. That's right. Latte in there. So last time we briefly talked about the tariffs, and tariffs are in effect. However, as of today's Friday, Wednesday, um, they actually put a hold on him. So a hold of 90 days. And I'm talking about the tariffs on tobacco specifically, because that's what we care about, right? I mean, obviously we care about other stuff, but like this conversation is about tobacco. So yeah, um, around midday, April 9th, President Trump. Actually, I can share this with you guys so you guys can kind of see here. Oh, it's not that one. It's that one. So right here, they went into effect April 9th, but around midday, um, April 9th, President Trump changed course, announcing the 90-day pause on most of these extreme tariffs, moving such countries as Nicaragua to the same level, 10%, as the Dominican Republic and Honduras. It's likely there will be more changes before the end of the 90 days. And goes on to give you like a brief example of um, how much more we're expected to pay for tobacco products. So it says that the consumer will end up paying anywhere from 50 cents to $2.10 more per unit. Um, take this off, which translates to for a box of 25 cigars, which most boxes are, 12.50 to 52.50. Um, and zero tobacco state taxes, right? And California, we're screwed because that's gonna be a lot more. Let's see. There's a statement here by Drew Newman of JC Newman Cigar Co. There is no doubt that the new tariffs will have a major effect on the premium cigar industry. Goes on to say, if these tariffs remain in place, we expect that the tariffs will be passed onto consumers, causing cigar prices in the long term to rise by an amount of tariffs. EP Carrillo's got something to say about it as well. Actually, Lisette Perez, daughter of EP, Ernesto. The 10% tariff on cigars from the Dominican Republic significantly increases our costs. We've already been managing inflation related pressures and adds another layer. So everybody's being hurt, or will it's expected to be hurt by these tariffs, right? So we'll see how the cigar manufacturers handle. I know that there's a brand, and if you guys know, remind me. I saw it on Instagram. They actually announced a price cut on their cigars, which is pretty cool and pretty awesome. Um, Being that everybody else is probably going to increase their prices, right? Um, Rocky Patel of Rocky Patel Cigars. The last thing we want to do is raise prices for the consumer. Um, JC Newman says, well, prices won't change until May 1st. Our family has made the decision to not raise prices at this time. We will honor our existing prices and continue to offer our traditional trade show specials to brick and mortars through May 1st. So that's awesome, but I don't know why they're putting a date on it if there's a pause on tariffs. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, Here's a statement from Tabacalera USA. We are evaluating the situation. As always, we will try to minimize the impact on our consumer and our customers without disrupting operations. So, a lot of statements from different companies. Thanks, Ben. Actually, Frank was the lead host, but I take care of the technical issues here on StreamYard. But thank you. Putting on his makeup. Nah, that's for HQ tonight, bro. Steve says I bring a clip. Yeah, yeah. I saw them on Amazon. They're like uh, $12 for a pair. Pretty fucking cool. I ordered a pair because we're gonna be traveling this the rest of the year. Uh, I do. I use a whatever you call it, plain pillow all the time, bro. Because as soon as I fucking hit that chair, bro, 5 minutes in, I missed the whole fucking emergency presentation thing. Like, if an emergency ever happens on the plane, I'm fucked. I have no idea what to do because I'm fucking sleep, before they even start fucking telling me where the safety equipment is at. So, what's up, Cowboy HD on Instagram? Good morning, bro. Yeah, so 25 and 26 is in New Orleans again. So 27, you're right. 27 is expected to be back in Vegas, and that'll be fun if we can get like a group of guys, especially all the LA guys. We'll fucking travel caravan style, bro. That'll be cool to go fucking meet Master Your Ash. Who else is in Vegas? Our boy Albert Peña's in Vegas. That'll be sick, dude. 2027. Um, no, bro. I will even fucking fall asleep from here to fucking San Francisco. It's a 45-minute flight because I'm usually hammered by the time I fucking go on that plane. Best believe, bro. At least 2 shooters and a beer. I'm like cruise control. Yeah, the thing is that it's I mean, availability is always going to be there. Fucking Vegas is huge, bro. It's the pricing that you're going to have to worry about. So I would say definitely if it's as soon as it's announced, like book, you know. And depending if you go alone, we can fucking link up and share a room or something. Because I don't know. I don't even know if my girl would want to go. That's a good question. Somebody was asking last night on Cud. Not well. Was it on Cud? Yeah, on the Cigars on Bandit show about a floral cigar. This cigar is slightly floral for me. It's a nuanced floralness, not very pronounced. There's more like a tangy, bitter, citrus zestiness going on in the palate, but it is a little bit floral. Once you do the retrohale, you'll pick it up a little bit more because it kind of like combines with the palate notes. But I forget the name of the person that was asking. But maybe you remember, Mikey. You could let them know. Maybe this one. And I'm not sure if it's floral for other people, but for me, it is. On the retrohale, it's more like a roasted nuttiness. It's very minimal sweetness, but it's like really nutty, creamy. It's good for sure, bro. Dixon, shut the fuck up, dude. You would remember about that shit, bro. Um, Hell yeah, Shaq. What's up? What's up, Shaq? Have a good Friday, bro. I know you're working out there in the East Coast. It's bursting on the but on the ash, but it's cool. Let me record this real quick. Gotta get some promo material, right? Promo material. What's up? We're live. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. All right, let's see. Let's see what's up. But how hard is it to get media pass for PC? I don't think it's that hard. If you really want to know, I have no idea of the process, bro. Alex, good morning, brother. Buenos dias. Alex Gles on Instagram. But Epicurean Smokes, I mean, the 3 guys that are going, I'm sure, they went through it because they're going. Um, so, yeah. Oh, bro. Oh, yeah. So, April 8th. When was April 8th? Tuesday. Tuesday. Fucking Drew Estates revealed the Freestyle Live cigar. I was right, bro. It was a fucking flavor tip infused. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a deadwood. So what's deadwood? Is it infused or not? Let's see. Dead. Let's say deadwood. The one that comes right to my head is fat bottom belly. I don't know why. Yeah, so Drew Estate revealed their freestyle live cigar. It's a fucking super sweetened tip. Um, Let's see, fat bottom belly. Because people that smoke fat bottom betties get offended when you say it's a infused cigar. They say it's not infused. It's an aromatic line of cigars. So what the fuck does that mean? Aromatic line of cigars that offer an intense flavor profile that is naturally sweet and very easy on the nose. After the success of blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's not easy on the nose. Those cigars are fucking harsh on my palate. Um, I don't know why people say that sweeten, naturally sweetening, whatever cigars are smooth. They're not. They're very aggressive, in my opinion. And I smoke. They're calling it the. It's a 4x38. I think they call it the cigarrillo. I don't know, but then I smoked the robusto here live, and that thing was just as bad. This the wrapper is just so sweet. I can't handle it, man. Um, yeah, so there you go. The 1K subscriber count, I don't know, but I do know that you have to provide your social media accounts because that's what it is, right? A social media pass. So you're there for media purposes only. The math is wrong. Yeah, exactly, bro. And that sucks. And that sucks, right? That sucks for us consumers. It's not fair. COVID layoff vibes. Yeah, like they're already like saying like we're gonna increase our prices as of May 1st. But see, that's not fair because how is that fair for them to raise prices on product that's already on the shelves or already in transit to them or already gonna be on the retail? Like this is like happening now for whatever cost is adding up to your what you're producing now, like when it's in effect, right? That's what I would think. That's what I think it's fair. But no, they're gonna use this price hike, to pay for those new changes up front and put it on the consumer, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, business is business. um you know I don't care what anybody or any fucking cigar maker says, like, about having a relation with the consumer. They're in it to make money. Every cigar maker's in it to make money. And if they're not making money, their company's not going to exist. So, in fact, I think I brought that up when we were on the Stogie Society podcast when we were talking with fucking Sanj, and I was like, yeah, like, of course, if you run a business, of course you're gonna make money. Like, he's like, well, certain people make it the wrong way. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but the objective of a business is to make money. If you're not making money, then um, you know, hell yeah, Sean, for sure. Damn, you're not even down, bro. That'd be sick. Bunk with Peter. Fuck, dude. Peter's funny, dude. What's up, John? How's it going, bro? Good morning. What are you smoking this morning? What's cracking? JB in the house. What's up, bro? Let me see if you guys have posted anything in the chat. JB smoking in fucking Opus. Perro. Oh, JD is also smoking a Fuente. I forget what that one's called though. It's the Añejo? Yeah, it's an Añejo, right? Añejo in the morning, bro. Savage. Got my boy AJ in the house. What's up, AJ? Aromatic. Fucking Istanbul or what? Yeah, that's what it says. It's aromatic. Yeah, bro. So, I bought it just for fun. I think I skipped last year's, but 2 years ago I bought them as well. And I forget what two years ago's was, but I smoked a few and they were okay. Um, I think it was an Underground 10, but yeah, just so fucking aggressive on the palate, bro. Like that wrapper tastes literally like Splenda, like artificial sweetener. It's disgusting. Um, and it's crazy because even on the little cigar, somewhere like halfways at the midpoint, I got the same note on the robusto, and it was a disgusting like how could I fucking say this? Poop, bro. It was like barnyard, like poop, like nasty. And it was like right at the midpoint. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. But the gear is pretty cool. I mean, the lighter is fucking money. It's like one of my favorite torch lighters right now. Not it's a cool brand, Palio, right? Palio brand. And the caddy, the cigar caddy is nice too. It's that like tackle box style. Okay. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, they revealed it and they had like a whole video of them of the pilones in the fermenting house. It looks just like any other tobacco. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how regular cigars have a tobacco taste and their cigars is naturally sweetened. I don't know how that works. I'm assuming that you have to dip it in something, right, to get fucking sugars in there, or some type of special fermenting process to keep the natural sugars in there. That's right, dude. Capitalism. Okay, there you go. Steeping. So that's what they do. Yeah, it's because I haven't had a deadwood, but I've had an acid before, and a cigar from CI, the Legends Black. Super. That cigar wasn't like too offensive, and the cap was all right, like as far as like sweetened, but it was like very aromatic, like what's that word I use for that fucking cigar? What's up, CFT3 on Instagram? Good morning, bro. Um, I can't remember right now, but I remember it's like an exotic word. Oh, dude, that happens all the time, bro. Like in construction, bro. I've seen, trust me, bro. Here, when I used to do framing, like especially like on piecework, right? Like the GC, the guy that brings the fucking squad, fucking gets paid the big bucks, and pays these fucking guys like fucking peanuts, you know, for whatever, for framing, for fucking sheeting, um, laying beams, fucking trusses. Yeah, dude. I knew a few of those guys out here. Yeah, dude. Hey, Wakala. Hey, what's up, bro? Good morning. What are you smoking today? Well, that's karma for you, Carpi. You do bad, that's gonna happen to you, bro. I strongly believe. I mentioned before, I'm not a very religious person. I mean, in fact, I'm not religious at all. I'm not. But I believe in karma. I believe in philosophy. You do good, good is gonna come your way. It's just that's just the way life works. What's up, Stick God Travels? The new Stoic Society. Nah, bro. This is the OGTIF show. Stoic Society is a child of mine. Ah, shit, bro. Talking about Trump. Seriously, dude. That fool made some money out in New York. What's up, Hound Dog? Where you at, bro? Are you on the plane too? I got the Don Carlos Belicoso this morning. Great cigar. Look at that ash. Strong ash. Yeah. Let's see. Taking care of the dead business. Watching. Oh man. I hope everything comes out okay, bro. You guys are funny, bro. Fucking bidet. My girl was a fucking bidet, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm traditional, bro. Um, I um, I use wipes all the time, so I always carry wipes everywhere I go. I don't want no dingleberries, dingling. So yeah, and the bidet, I don't know, bro. Like, how does that shit work, dude? Like, you get a splash of water and then your butt's all wet, and then like you still wipe. Like, I don't get it. If you still have to wipe, um, if you still have to wipe, so what's the point of that fucking water shooting up? And I don't know. It's just another fucking toilet bowl to fucking clean, bro. Um, it's funnier to watch people not connect the dots. Ah, shit, bro. Still at home. Flight is at noon from John Wayne. That's in the OC, right? Hey, CFT, you in LA right now, bro? Or you're saying Happy Friday from LA? Double carpal tunnel made me a believer, but they beats the hell out of having someone to, or does it? That depends, bro. If they're gonna check your prostate every time, I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't. I'm like, you're gonna clean that thing. I'm not gonna touch that thing. If you get it, I'm not touching it. It's all about getting the right pressure at the right angle. Oh shit, bro. TMI. Ah man. Three shell method. Oh wow. Santa Ana. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Either way, it's a deep clean. Very deep, very deep. Um, yeah, I don't know. My homie, actually, I got two friends. They're neighbors. One guy, the guy that was my friend first, he's into construction. He's a roofer actually, but he does like a lot of like other stuff, right? As most construction people do a little bit of everything. So he redid the neighbors. I think the whole interior of the house, but he put this fucking automatic toilet in there. It does everything for you. I think it has a bidet too, but I haven't used it for that. I just used it to take a piss. Um, and so they had already said about that, right? But I forgot. It was a conversation like a while back. So then we were hanging out one day, and I go in there, the fucking toilet stops, the toilet seat stops, or the covers starts lifting up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I was like, why is this shit lifting up, bro? Like, I don't get it. And then I remember, like, this shit's automatic. It has a seat warmer, seat cooler, bidet. It's automatic. Fucking flushes automatically. It's crazy. I'm like, man, you guys. That's why people are fucking lazy nowadays, bro. Because everything's automatic. It's like making people lazier. Like, even cars, bro. There's no more stick shift cars. What happened? Like, there's very little offerings in that, bro. I used to love driving a compact stick shift car, manual transmission. Right? Don't get any ideas. Well, those are two friends that I can say something of, but obviously I have more friends. CFC3 saying I was last week went to buy a car in Santa Monica. Was telling me happy Friday night. Damn, bro, you should have hit me up. Why didn't you hit me up to grab a fucking cigar, bro? What's up, James? Burn them down. Fucking CFT3, bro. Yeah, man. If you guys are ever in LA, hit me up, bro. We'll hang out. We'll go grab a cigar at the lounge or go have a drink somewhere. Alex, the man. Buenos dias, señor. Buenos dias. How's it going? And what's Sean saying? Let's stop lying to ourselves. We're spending time on that throne. Let's make it comfortable. Good day, bros. What's up, James? Good morning, bro. Good morning, Abdul. Um, I mean, yeah. I mean, we spend enough fucking time on the fucking toilet, right? Like with technology. I know I get complaints all the time, like, man, I go in the shower and I have to like unload at night all the time. That's funny because you guys were talking about that unloading business last night. For me, it's like at least, you know what? It's like two for sure. Not really of a morning type, more like a midday after lunch, and then like for sure like at night, like before I shower. Cause I hate it when like you shower and then like you gotta go. It's like that kind of defeats the purpose of showering. Ram Cigars is asking about this Don Carlos. Um, and I think he's new to New Worlds. Don Carlos is a cigar that you can't go wrong with, bro. Great construction. Look at this. It's great. Great. Very approachable cigar. I don't think you're ever gonna get disappointed. A lot of people like the number fours, which is like what, like a Corona. This is a number two, Belicoso. It's great, great choice. Yeah, AJ agrees. You can't ever go wrong. You can't ever go wrong with that. So another thing I kind of wanted to talk about was like the releases for PCA, and we can kind of like briefly go over them here at their site. Let's see, love the DC. Number 2 is my favorite, and number 4 is a nice breakfast stick, small and just right. Yeah, most people. I know Sosa likes smoking that while he's driving. So what do we got here? We got Dumbarton's releasing. What's up, Teto, on Instagram? Good morning. Um, so they have. Let me just click on this. They just released the fritanga. This red meat lovers fritanga, which by the way, fritanga is fritanga is something that is done a lot by Latinos. It's basically like a mixture of all kinds of meats. Um, on like let's say like a a griddle, Blackstone or whatever, and you mix it up like skirt steak, pork meat, fucking um, um, wiener franks, and then like onion, tomato, peppers if you like that, and that's what fritanga is. So that's crazy that he called that the fritanga. I don't know what the flavor profile is supposed to be, but yeah. So that's a new release. I'm not. I think he's gonna debut it at PCA. Um, he's got the Umbogog Bronzeback Robusto 5x52. Hopefully it's as good as the Rothschild 5x48 because I love that cigar. He's coming out with the Mi Querida Gorilla Gordo 6x60. No, thank you. Not that with the 60 gauge. He's got a sampler of DTT's core blends. He's got another deep cut sampler, Sin Compromiso 11 cigar limited edition. And he's got the 10th anniversary release, which is called the Jubilee, the 5.63 by 48. That sounds like a nice Vitola. Almost like a, I don't know. John Uber would call that a Toro. I don't know. I guess because it's almost like a 6-inch limited Sumatra leaf wrapper. So that's cool. And then we got I'm excited for this one. The Foundation Cigars Wiseman uh Lancero, the new ones. So as you guys know, I fucking love a Lancero, so I'm excited for that. We'll see how it is. And then Espinosa is coming with this year's rendition of the Warhead 11. And it's going to be a figurado. So nice little fun shape there. What else we got here? Espinosa is transitioning into an all Nicaraguan puro. Previously, I think it's been MSA wrapper, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe broadleaf. So an entire puro. Let me see what CFC3 is saying here. LA has horrible traffic. I did a hit and run. I'll be going up there soon to promote Gambinos. I'll hit you up. All right, for sure, bro. Hit me up. EP Carrillo is coming out with the Connecticut blend. We'll see how that is. First in the portfolio, right? Flor Dominicana reimagining Suave. Never had a Suave before. We got AJ Fernandez. It's a Decenio. Releasing their Decenio at PCA. Full-time addition to the company's premium portfolio. I don't know who Emilio is. Who's Emilio? I don't know who that is. Fabrica Ovega. Oh, Espinosa also is going to reveal the Knuckle Sandwich Chef Special 2025. La Aurora is debuting their Fuerte Sol, Dominican oldest premium cigar announced the debut of Fuerte Sol. Let's see what that one is, because La Aurora is pretty popular. Oh, MSA wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler, and tobaccos from Pennsylvania. Oh, and okay, so MSA wrapper, Nicaragua binder, and a mix of fillers from Pennsylvania, DR, and Nicaragua. Huh, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, another EP Carrillo release, the Historia Silk. Um, I don't know what that is. Outcast Cigars, never heard of them. Perdomo announces upcoming legacy release. What is this? Uh, One of a kind shade grown hybrid tobacco that was crafted by combining Cuban seed and Cameroon seed genetics. That sounds pretty cool because I love a good Cameroon. All right. I don't think they have any. Oh, the cigars, honey colored Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper comes from. Oh, is this something else? Oh, it's a Connecticut. So I guess they're gonna have several. So it's like a whole series. All right, cool. Let's see what the megaphobia event exclusive. Okay, I didn't see it here. We'll see if it comes up. What's up, Sid? Good morning, bro. Let's see. Placencias is gonna debut a new 5 pack. What does a 5 pack consist of? Oh, so it's be gonna offering its regular production cigars in 5 packs. Look, they look like cardboard boxes. I don't know. Um, Following the new 5 packs formats are a direct response to our consumers' evolving lifestyle. This offering not only meets the needs of the on the go premium cigar smoker, but also provides our retail partners with an attractive high impact merchandising opportunity. Yeah, because a lot of us, we kind of go for the 5 packs, right? So they're gonna have the Nestor, Cuatro, the Eduardo, the Robustas 1 and 2, and Alma Fuertes, and then Alma del Campo, the Sendero, and the Tribute. I think that's the Toro and the Robusto. They have their unique names for the Vitolas. But yeah, that's cool because a lot of like our rating systems is like, oh, buy a single, buy a 5 pack, buy a box, right? Even if you have like a number rating system, it always translates to a number of cigars that you would buy. But yeah, pretty cool. I actually want to see the foundation. Let me see if they say anything else about foundation up here. Oh man, look at that. That looks sexy. A little flag style cap on it. Dope. It's gonna be a 7x40. And I'm pretty sure it's Corojo wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and filler. But let's see. The Wiseman Corojo Lancero is a Nica Puro adorned with the Corojo 99 wrapper, obviously from Nicaragua, right? Since it's a Nicaraguan Puro. The expression highlights select filler tobaccos from Esteli Jalapa. In the Lancero format, the blend reveals a vibrant profile marked by spice, cedar, and a refined natural sweetness. Cool. Oh, and then they have the Maduro Lancero. It's a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, San Andres binder, and probably Nicaraguan fillers. 20 count boxes. Nice. Nicholas Melillo says the Lancero has always held a special place in my heart. Same here, buddy. Love a good Lancero. Hell yeah. I'm excited for that. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. For me, it's like when I'm trying out a cigar, if there's a Corona, a Robusto, um, at least like for the channel purposes, um, and then for my personal enjoyment, if there's a Lancero, I always go for the Lancero, man. I don't know. I've had good experiences with most Lanceros that I smoked. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it feels too feminish in the hand, but for me, it's an elegant format. You taste a lot of the wrapper because the filler wrapper ratio is a lot lower. Ash just fell, held up at midpoint. Hell yeah. My favorite Lancero. I don't think I have a favorite, but I have a few that I really like. Um, One of them, unfortunately, I can't really afford. At least not a lot. Um, but Sal Janko gave me a Cohiba Lancero from like 20, I don't know, 2017, 2018. And that fucking cigar is fucking money, bro. No draw issues, fucking banger. Um, Atabay Lancero, I really fuck with. Martinique Lancero, the Goldie Laguito 1 or 2, phenomenal choices. You can't go wrong with either. Um, you know, here's an example of when a Lancero didn't hit as good as like the other Vitolas. Oh, the Patoro Terre Blanche. That cigar is phenomenal for me in a Toro. Um, or Toro Gordo, whatever you want to call it. It's a 6 and an eighth by 56, 54. Phenomenal for me in that size. Haven't had the Robusto. In fact, I didn't even know there was a Robusto until somebody was smoking it in one of the chats. I was like, oh shit, there's a Robusto. So I gotta try that one. But the Lancero for them, which is a shorter one, I think it's like a 6.5 by 40, 38, whatever. Didn't hit as good, but usually they do for me. Even like a budget friendly one. The the Oliva Serie V Lancero is a phenomenal choice, bro. Um, and if you can get like an H1, at least like 6 months of rest, phenomenal. Linear, but phenomenal. Trying to think what other Lanceros I enjoy. Let me see if I can go to my. Oh, Sosa saying the OG Tabernacle Lancero is good. Yeah, it's good if you want like a nice bold option because yeah, that cigar is a little bit spicy. For Sosa, it's not right, but for us regular people, it is. Let me see if I can look up what there's other Lanceros in my reviews. Um, 30. Where you at? Playlist? Where's the playlist at? Here we go. I don't think I've videos. Um, oh, dude. I smoked the Aladino vintage selection and Lancero format. Fucking money, dude. Money. And another budget friendly one is the Sanch Patel RS88 Cameroon for me. A lot of people like the Connecticut. Um, I didn't really like the Connecticut. I don't mind it, but the Cameroon all day. Lancero. And I think the Connecticut is like a Nicaragua Connecticut wrapper. So that's why probably for me it was a little bit too like harsh on the palate. But different smokes for different folks. La Palina Goldie, yeah, La Palina Goldie is money, bro. It's a pricey sucker, but it's definitely worth the price of admission. Um, Unfortunately, the laguitos they're never on sale at that outlet site. They always have like the prominentes and the number fives. Um, but if one day they have them, and then again, I don't know, man. Like Sal says, like he smoked like for example the white label La Palina Toro, which is his favorite one on that line, and he compared it with like one that he bought like let's say like at a B&M or another retailer, and he compared it to the outlet site CP, um, and he says that they're not the same. I don't know. I haven't smoked any outside of that. The cigar definitely builds in intensity. Like it started off like medium minus, it's going to medium plus, somewhere in between medium to full. So that's nice if you like a little crescendo cigar. Um, what's up, Abe Herf? Good morning, bro. No, and I barely found out that the Espinosa Crema was offered in Lancero because one team Matt found a few at his local B&M, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't know there was a Lancero, bro. I've had the Toro and the Robusto and the I think they call it the Rabito. The Rabito is like a Longsdale with the flagtail. I bought like a sampler pack, and that one was pretty good. Yeah, another Connecticut that you can't go wrong with, right? And Sauce Mattel, yeah, I've had several, dude. I mean, I reviewed one for the channel. I bought a box myself, and that fucker sent me another box, so um, I still have a lot. So, did you smoke that one already, Sean? If not, I can send you one with the stuff I'm gonna send you out, or if you want an extra one. So, are you talking New World or Cuban? Because the Fundadores is Cuban, and then the number one Spiritu, I think, is New World. Trini that is Sp. I can't spell this morning. Yeah, the Spiritu series is a New World. And then Fundador Vitola is a Cuban. So I'm not sure if you're getting those mixed up, bro. Sick. Spark it up, bro. Review that one for sure. Want to see that one. Yeah. So I picked up the box like literally the week they released. Just because I like the whole fucking charity idea behind it. Um, Actually, my compadre had their firstborn pass away from SIDS. So for me, it's a subject that's pretty personal. So when I heard that he was donating the proceeds to SIDS, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'll buy a box. Um, but yeah, fresh out the gate for me compared to now, bro. Like now they're like phenomenal. They're good. They're very good. In fact, I smoked that one live with Sal at HQ at his lounge. Sal wasn't really for it, and I was like, eh. For me, it started off like pretty good, but after like what the midway point, it fell off pretty hard. But you know, with like it's gonna come up on a year of that it was originally released. It's solid. That's a cigar that I can grab and say like, yeah, I know what I'm getting. I know that I'm gonna enjoy it. Um, is it worth like would I rate it box worthy? No, I rated it a 5 pack worthy originally, and I think that's still my my rating even now. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. Pretty good blend. Pretty Sanchez's tobacco is. I got one thing I gotta say is like there's like some pretty interesting spices in there for sure, you know, and a lot of these spices like I don't even know what the fuck. Like I can't even describe them. Like they're very exotic, but we'll grab the box Santra. All right, cool. Um, yeah. So the New World is the Spiritu series, bro, and then the Fundadores is a Cuban Vitola. So that's the Fundadores, the big sucker, and that's a Lancero, and I have one. Sal gave it to me. Thank you, Sal. Fucking phenomenal cigar. Um, but yeah, Sean, if you want to try like the Industry Killers or RS88s, I have a few. I can send you some. Let me know. So I'm not sure if you tried those yet. They're decent smokes, bro. Like again, like all of Sanchez following, they love those cigars. Um, I think they're okay. I have my favorites. Like the Robusto in black is my favorite of the blacks. The Lancero in the SP Red Lines is my favorite. And then of the RS88s, obviously I already mentioned is the Cameroon. Um, the Orioles tail, fuck with the Maduro is my favorite. And the other two are like all right. And then on the other stuff, like the Industry Killers and stuff like that, I haven't smoked enough of, so I can't really speak of it. But yeah, they're solid bulk offerings, bro. Like sub $10. Fuck yeah, bro. Spark it up, homie. All right, bro. I'll see what I have, and I'll send you some so you can try them out. If you like them, you can get more or whatever. But they're solid bulk sticks, bro. Don't expect to get like blown away. And I mean, unless one of them really hits for you, then that'll be cool. Yeah, the new stuff I haven't got any of their new stuff like from the not even from like I don't even know why I'm wearing these. I can't even I'm yelling out here and shit. But yeah, from like the what like the RC broadleaf and on, I haven't got any of those. So we'll see if I pick it up in the future. But I mean, the cigar is slow burning, and I'm a slow smoker. It's halfways. We got Woodstock Brown Cigars on Instagram. What's up, bro? Good morning. Cigar Gal says the Atabay is thumbs up. Hell yeah, the Atabay is fucking phenomenal. Oh, cancel. JC Newman, El Baton slaps at $10. I was able to snag a pre. Nice. Sosa loves El Baton. I haven't had El Baton. He says it's solid cigar. So looking forward to see what you gotta say about that one. Greg, what's up, bro? Are you going to PCA this year? Greg's on Instagram. Good morning, brother. Greg from Tip Top. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to smoke one, right? If you like it, you like it. If not, then move on to the next one. Uh, but yeah, it's interesting to see how, especially like on those kind of blends, people have like different favorites. Um, those guys, and like let's say like the black, they have like a Churchill. It's a 7x52, 7x54. Uh, yeah, I couldn't like it would be too long of a smoke for me to say I would enjoy that one. I have one there. I haven't lit it up. I'm just like, damn. Oh, and I think I threw one in there for you, the Toro though, because I gotta send you and Albert. So I threw one of each of a Toro blacks already, but I'll throw in some industry killers and RS88s. I don't think I have any Lanceros. I just have like the Toros, but at least you get an idea of what the blend is like, right? And they're pretty similar. Got like diverse spices and stuff like that. So I want to talk about this brand, the Avowed. I honestly, like when it came out, I thought it was linked to AVO cigars. I was like, wait, is this like an extension of AVO cigars? But it's not, right? It's from Dave Smallbatch and somebody else. So I know the guys smoked it last night on Bandit, but I actually had that exact cigar lined up to smoke, and now I'm like, should I smoke it? A lot of people were like, um, but yeah, I mean, what is it like the Awakening? I guess is the favorite one, or is it the New Dawn? What's the cigar that's hitting on Avowed? SP 1014 Silver and Churchill wasn't too bad or too long. Yeah, I couldn't do the silver and Churchill, bro. I reviewed the silver and Toro, and that was enough for me. I would appreciate that cigar in a Robusto, or even like, nah, actually, yeah, Robusto. I think in a like Corona, it would be too strong. Um, and see, like for example, the Charisma. I smoked several Toros, and then I smoked the Corona Gorda. Fucking world of a difference, bro. Like it's a completely different cigar. The Toro for me was like money, bro. It was like nice creamy smoke. I got like a sugar cane sweetness on the palate on the retrohale. I forget what else. It's been a while, but yeah, dude, the fucking Corona Gorda was like, ugh. Like I couldn't even finish that cigar. What's up, Whittleback? Good morning, bro. What are you smoking? Yeah, for sure, bro. Honestly, bro, like it takes me a while to send out stuff because I'm like number one, I'm busy. Number two, I kind of put like thought into it, like like wait, what should I send these guys, like so they could try. So, but eventually I'll send it out a few stickers as well, so you could fucking slap them on your humidor or whatever. New here, subbed up for the name. Oh, what's up, bro? Good morning, Cali King. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Welcome to the TGIF live. Go live every Friday at 8 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Just have a good time with the fellas here. Um, by the way, if like any of you guys want to join in the future, just let me know. I'll shoot you guys the link. You guys smoke in the morning. I don't work Fridays, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to go live here and smoke a cigar. Um, I know a lot of people do work Friday mornings. It's kind of hard, but if you're available and if you want to chill, I'm always down for that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so they're made at the Kellner. Yeah, they do. I like Kellner's stuff. Um, Now, was that a business call or a pleasure call? You busting like a fucking high school romantic call, like, hey, hang up. Now you hang up. Now you hang up. Remember that shit? Fucking next thing you know, it's like 4 in the morning, bro. I'll fucking sleep deprived the next day. What part of Cali are you in, bro? I'm in literally LA. Well, a suburb of LA. I'm like 25 minutes away from downtown. I'm east in San Gabriel Valley. Durma, for sure. But but yeah, man, yeah. If anybody's ever down to you know um jump in, that's I'm down to. Remember the P line, the P line, the P line. Can't say that I do, bro. What is the P line? Refresh my memory. Sick. Hit me up, bro. I'll shoot you the streamer link. LA meets Las Vegas. What's up? Oh no, are you Vegas? No, you're in fucking Texas. My bad. You're in Texas. I don't know why I keep saying Vegas because you're next to Big Jimmy, right? For sure. Yeah, I'm thinking about that P line. What's the P line, bro? What the fuck? Mm, by the way, guys, tomorrow I'm finally dropping the Opus Dubai review, which I've been holding off for a while, but that's finally coming tomorrow. Great fucking cigar. And then this weekend I've been holding on to this fucking little um H Upman. Damn, I don't know where the camera's. Okay, there we go. We gotta go. I got a H Upman Coronas Mayor, which is I think it's like a 4.5 by uh 40 something ring gauge that I've been. I think I'm gonna smoke this one on Sunday. Great little Corona cigar. Um, smells phenomenal, phenomenal. And honestly, like even from like the Fonsecas, the little petite Corona, bro, which is like like a 4 by fucking 38. The that cigar that format for Cubans really shine. I don't know. I really like them. I mean, obviously, I enjoy the robustos as well or whatever, but if you guys ever come across like any type of Corona format and Cubans, pick them up because it's a nice little short smoke, 40 to an hour, depending on how fast or slow you smoke. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. Even like the Montes, the any fucking marca. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, the party line. Yeah. So trip out. When I was growing up, I'm not sure what years you're talking about, but like let's say like the late '90s, like '95 and on, right? Here in LA, the fucking party uh flyer parties were like in, right? So like basically like these group of like it was like ravers and then like rebels, which were like greasers. They would throw these fucking crazy parties and shit, and then like there was like a number that you would call, and then like they'll give you the fucking address. But yeah, so I had like two or three friends that were DJs, and then they were the organizers of those events. So I would go to those all the time. Yeah, those were crazy, bro. Like a bunch of underage drinking and fucking smoking pot, doing fucking snow bunnies and shit. Yeah, the fucking '90s, dude. That was fun. Nowadays, fucking kids are stuck in tablets. They don't know what fun is. Mm, that is Fort Worth. I don't know why. I always think fucking Jimmy is in Vegas. I think it's because I confuse him with Michael Prisdale, and he doesn't look like a Texas dude. He don't wear like the Tejana or the boots or nothing, bro. It's like their neighbors get it over the fence. Yeah. Which one is Wilson though? Wilson. Hey, Heidi ho, neighbor. Dude, Tool Time, bro. I remember that shit. Yeah, well, I smoked at Dubai a while back. I'm just dropping the review tomorrow. Um, and then I want to smoke. I usually smoke Cubans like on Sundays. It's my relaxed day. So I'll probably film that one. We'll see. No, I know you guys are neighbors, dude. I just forget. I always want to say that Pig Jimmy's in Vegas for some reason. I don't know why. He looks like a fucking gambler to me, I guess. What's up, 1T? Where you going, bro? Oh, by the way, you're gonna start off your day with me, TGIF Live, and you're gonna end with dueling pallets. 1T Matt, Sober Cigars, and Erica are going live this evening, right? At 7 your time, which I think it's like 5 my time. Alex, what's up, bro? Oh, the other Alex, my buddy Alex from LA. Yeah, yeah, they're phenomenal, dude. Honestly, like, I haven't been disappointed by any of them. So And I think that's how they like originated, right? Like the thinner ring gauges or whatever. Yeah, but they're really good. In fact, people were like surprised that I had like a series on like, I did uh like a little series on Cubans, and it's like all Corona format. So mainly because those were the first ones that I was able to buy. So I was like, I'll just do a series on it. And even Sal was like, "Oh, that's a pretty interesting series, like interesting ring gauge." Why? Because nowadays we smoke. When we meet up, robustos extras like the White Churchill, the Bolivar Royal Coronas, I think Royal Robusto, no Royal Coronas, which is a Robusto. They got the Cohiba Robusto, um, Hoya de Monterrey. So I'm in the final third, and it's like medium plus. Lots of baking spices, like cinnamon, nutmeg, spice. The floral note is just like an undertone, still getting like a roasted nuttiness on the palate, on the finish. Um, but yeah, it's. I mean, I'm smoking it here in the morning with coffee. My coffee is already cold, but you know, it's a cigar that you can. I think you can enjoy. First cigar of the day. If you smoke a Connecticut, you can probably enjoy it as a second cigar. 7 Central. All right, cool. 7 Central. Matt's gonna go live. 7 Central. If you're not subscribed to Matt, subscribe to Sober Cigars. It's the Don Carlos Belicoso. I think it's the number two. Great stick. I mean, honestly, like any DC that you pick up, I think it's phenomenal. Cameroon. Um, my personal favorite DC is the Personal Reserve. I think I get a lot of more of that Cameroon wrapper on that cigar. It's a smaller ring gauge than this one. Maybe that's why, or maybe it's higher quality Cameroon wrapper. I don't know, but I love that cigar. Keto Crafted Recipes on Instagram. What's up? Good morning. How's it going? But yeah, I had I have a review on this one, and I think the cigar I smoked for review didn't go as well because they had like a bunch of construction issues. Um, but this one's I dry boxed the hell out of it. It was at with the Humidimeter Pro. It was at 58 on the foot and like 61 at the cap. And I had cut the cap previously because for some reason these little tapered caps they don't really dry box uniformly, in my opinion. So I always cut the cap on these. Bro, you're gonna piss off a lot of people in here. I haven't had the pyramid yet. I just smoked the Ernest Richard, I think. It's a Corona Gorda. I enjoyed that cigar. Mm, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good, but looking forward to trying the pyramid in the future. See what's up. Oh, you can hear the birds, bro? Yeah. If it's not birds, horses, chickens, pigs, you hear everything here. It's a fucking zoo here, bro. Like, previously, my background was like the front of my front yard, so you can see like you can see like in the old videos, you'll see like the guys passing by with the horses, with the ponies and shit. You'll see chickens running around, but for like video purposes, this setup is a lot better because the camera that I use, when there's like a lot of like sunlight behind me, it just doesn't pick up the video pretty good. It just has like a widescreen. So unfortunately, I had to like kill that background, which a lot of people like. Originally when I started pumping out reviews, people were watching just because they wanted to see the fucking horses in the background. And I'm like, dude, like, pay attention to the fucking review. I'm reviewing a cigar here. Hello. They're like, oh, that horse is back there. But yeah. Yes, I live in a agriculturally zoned area in La Puente. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say today. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see what happens with the whole tariffs on the tobacco products. Oh, by the way, I downloaded the PCA app. It's called PCA. It's called PCA 2025. You could download it on, I think, Apple and also the whatever Android is, the App Store. I forget what it's called, but it has like, so it has like the full list of exhibitors. You can see there. See, the camera is kind of wonky. Because it's a widescreen, but you can't really see it. But it's got the schedule, and it just keeps up. It updates you with the stuff that's going on, like the schedule and all that stuff. So we'll see how much information I can get on that app. But you guys can download it if you guys are nerds like that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this cigar off camera because about to lose my voice. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Catch you guys next Friday. And whoever's going to pull up to the HQ today, I'll see you guys tonight. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you had some fun and smoked a great cigar. Let's keep the good vibes going all weekend long.
Hugo Smokers is out, gonna let the day begin. Don't forget to sub and like to always bring you cheer. Hugo Smokes is out, gonna let the day begin. Don't forget to sub and like to always bring you cheer.
Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you had some fun and smoked a great cigar. Let's keep the good vibes going all weekend long.
Hugo Smokers is out, gonna let the day begin. Don't forget to sub and like to always bring you cheer.